Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel for another live show as we look ahead to our Boxing Day clash with Stockport County at our home, the John Smith Stadium, on Thursday afternoon. It's going to be an exciting match, isn't it? You know, two teams that are up there at the top, and you know, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a good crowd. Obviously, it's not too far, is it? I'm sure the Stockport fans will be travelling their numbers. It's been a long time since the two teams met, to be fair, hasn't it? You know, haven't met. We haven't played each other for a long time, so yeah, set to be a really good afternoon. Hopefully, a game that goes in our favour, but it's not. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how the game pans out. To be honest with you, I think it's going to be interesting. But look. We're going to get into the opposition. We're going to talk about, you know, us as well to finish and do our team lineups and everything else that we usually do. But yeah, so look, Stockport obviously are really on an upward trajectory, aren't they, over the past few years? Obviously, won 2 promotions out of the last 3 seasons. And only missed out on back-to-back promotions due to obviously that playoff final defeat to Carlisle. So they really are an upward trajectory, aren't they? You know, obviously they might be experiencing the highs now, but they've really come back from some real lows in a long time. You know, faced administration. You know, find themselves in the National League, spending 10, 11 years in the National League before getting back to the Football League, then obviously getting promoted again. So yeah, it's one of those. It's not been an easy ride, but like I said, they started life in the 3rd tier very strongly. You know, obviously got 10 wins on the board already, 36 points, and obviously they're currently in the 12 places, just below us, 3 points behind us at the moment. Now their manager, Dave Chalonor, was appointed in 2021, so he's been there a few years now. So he used to play for them as when he was playing, as well as the captain, not only playing but the captain as well. Centre back. But yeah, look, he's had some really good moments in management. Having 6 previous promotions to his name during spells at Colwyn Bay and AFC Fylde. And this is an interesting stat as well. He has never finished outside the playoff positions in any of his full seasons in management. That is a big achievement, that, isn't it? You know, the fact that he's always been in the playoffs, no matter what. But when he came in, obviously, he did inherit a side that was struggling in the National League. But then, obviously, when he came in, then they went on this incredible run where they managed to get to the top of the National League after, you know, winning 20 out of their 21 matches. And obviously the promotion and league title was secured on the final day of the season. And obviously, Chalonor obviously was the man to take them back to the Football League. So obviously you can obviously imagine how much they love him in those parts. So yeah, like I said, very experienced, 49 years of age. his style, he likes his style to play with high intensity and dominate possession. And obviously, like I said, they got promoted from League 2 to League 1. And now they're obviously in a very good position. I think probably, well, I don't know, maybe the fans are surprised at how well they've done. Or maybe they're not. But yeah, obviously his formation, obviously generally sets up in a 3-4-3. So they are a side that do like to keep the ball and switch to play. Again, they often try and get players receiving the ball between the lines to play forward. Plenty of combination plays. And short passes around the box as well. And the key part of how they play is their forward, Louis Barry, who is a superstar. He's such a talent, outstanding 1-versus-1 player. Glide past defends with ease. He's going to be a very tricky opponent to come up against. But out of possession, Stockport are keen to press, but are comfortable sitting off in the middle third as well. So, yeah, that's their formation. Like I said, their key players. We have to start with Louis Barry, guys, don't we? Obviously, an unbelievable talent. And, yeah, obviously, he was at there. He played for them last season. As well. But this season, he's shown what he's about as well. He's already got 15 goals so far. And also, he's now being obviously confirmed that obviously Barry will be recalled from his loan by Aston Villa next week. So I think there's talk of him going to a championship club because he's done so well. So yeah, I mean, his rise is incredible, and yeah, so he's going back, and I don't know where he'll move to then, but see, be interesting to see what he does. But yeah, he's a really good player. You're gonna have to be really wary of him. You can't afford to give him any chances. We're gonna have to really stick. I know it's easy said than done because he's such an amazing player, but you're gonna have to try and stay tight to him, and kind of just nullify his threat as much as we can, and make it as difficult as we can for him. But yeah, he's gonna be interesting. But he's just an amazing player. Fraser Horsfall at the back is a consistent performer. So yeah, to the heart of the defence. Kyle Wotton has got 6 goals as well this season, and I do like that Alafe as well. Really good player, both forward-thinking players. And Lewis Bay is the captain. He's a good player as well. He likes to get a few assists to his name. He's already got a few assists this season. And he's another one to look out for in that midfield, absolutely. But yeah, that's Stockport. Like I said, it's going to be a tough game. They've got full of confidence. They are on this upward trajectory, like I said. Winning 2 promotions out of the past 3 seasons. After all the lows that they've had with the administration worries and things like that, and getting back to back promotions, and winning 2 promotions out of the last 3 seasons, it's an amazing achievement. And yeah, they're going to come here and they're going to. I don't think they're going to sit back as what we've seen other teams do. I don't think they'll overcommit, but I think they will have a go as well. So it'll kind of make it it'll make it a game that's more open. So it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be a really good match, to be honest. But for us, obviously, we're on very good form ourselves. We're doing well in the league, obviously winning 4 out of the last 5 games. And we're also full of confidence. And I think we just have to keep building. You know, we've got these are one of the tough. This is one of the toughest one of the tougher games in the league, Stockport. But you have to be beating those teams in and around you as well to get an up hand on them. And I think it's obviously a 6-pointer because obviously they are 3 points behind us. So if we win, we go 6 points clear of them. If they win, then they go level on points with us. So yeah, it is a 6-pointer effectively. We kind of have to just look up rather than down, though. To be fair, obviously they are below us, but just looking at the table, obviously 4th versus 5th. So hopefully we can come on top, but it's going to be an interesting game. I think we really do have to come out the blocks early, and really, take the game to them. And like I said, being the home team, get on the front foot, put them under pressure, and that's what I'd like to see from us. But we'll see what happens. But my team lineup for the game, I'm going to get my lineup up. I'd like to see for the game. So I'm going to just put me down at the bottom so you can kind of see me as I'm speaking. So this is my lineup for the game, to be honest with you. Obviously, Chapman in goal. Longvite for me comes back in. I know obviously we suspended last game, and I do think he should come back in, to be fair. He hasn't overly impressed me, I must admit. He's done well. I'm not saying he's not done well, but he has looked a bit shaky at times, if you could say so. He's just such a laid-back kind of player, isn't he? I've noticed he's like a proper laid-back, He's very casual. But obviously he's good. But he needs to be a bit better on the ball, in my opinion. I think sometimes he gives the ball away so easily. But he does get a good tackle in, though, and he's a good player. So I would bring him back into the defence personally. Obviously, Helic at the heart of the defence, as usual, Mr. Reliable, the brick wall, as we call him. And I've actually put Brodie Spencer on the right of the back three, just because they have got a lot of pacey players, have Stockport. I just think, and plus Spencer has scored 2. I know he's not, obviously he's meant to be doing his defensive duties first and foremost, but he has scored 2 goals in the past 2 games. And I think he probably suits that role better, being one of the centre-backs, to be honest. Although he does get forward well, to be fair, but I just don't think he can do both. Like wing-back, I think he's good going forward, but he can't really... He seems to get out of position too much when he's playing the wing-back defensively, when he has to track back. But I would put him in there. Obviously, the usual... In fact, the wing-backs, Karoma, I said it before and I'll say it again, Josh Karoma is best out on the wing. Leave him high. Allow Turn to drop back in to make it a back 4 instead. A back 4 is perfectly solid to me. Karoma can just stay high. So I know he's in the wing-back area, but I would just keep him high and just leave him there. Because obviously, he's best on the wing. So to be fair, Karoma does work back, to be fair, sometimes. So he does not do it, but wouldn't say every single time. Mostly stay high. So Karoma on the wing for me. We haven't got anybody else there at the moment that can play there. And to be fair, up front, I think Karoma probably, if we had a wing back, obviously Karoma would probably go up front for me and Ward would be on the bench. But we'll see. That's the way it is. If we had the left wing back that was good enough to start, then I would probably put Karoma up front, even though he's best out on the wing. It's a tricky one because the formation really doesn't suit him at all. The formation isn't right for Karoma. So it's a bit of a conundrum, really. But Karoma left wing back, Ollie Turton right wing back, of course. Obviously, the usual midfield of Kane, Kasumu, and Wiles, and then Danny Ward and Marshall leading the line. And Marshall, let's hope he can get a few more goals under his belt after obviously last week's exploits with his couple of goals. And but most importantly, hopefully we win the game. But I think defensively we have looked a bit shaky when we have been put under pressure. We have been tested, really tested. We have looked a bit, not so convincing at the back, and we're not going to get away with it if we really perform badly at the back against a team like Stockport who will take their chances. So we best be on it from the first moment. And Blue Terry says he agrees with my team. Good stuff. Well, at least I'm kind of on the right page there. Yeah. In fact, let's put me back into the... There we are, I'm back. Yeah, of course, Jacob Chapman just doing what Jacob Chapman does. I don't know if Nichols will be available this weekend, but to be fair, Chapman stays in the goal for me. And yeah, but I don't really think there is much else to say on the game, really. I mean, team news. Well, I've already kind of done my team, so team news is irrelevant now, to be fair. But I don't think there's any more injury concerns. I think it'd be interesting to see what the bench is. Obviously, has been shuffled around for the league games, hasn't it? But obviously, we kind of got a few injuries at the moment. So I think with the likes of your Pender on the bench, and Connor Fall obviously was on the bench against Cambridge and came on, so be interesting to see. But it's set up to be a very good game indeed, and I think the score. In fact, I forgot my score predictions. I'm now so all over the place today. I don't know why. Just. But yeah, what is your score predictions for this game? Let me know. But I think we could potentially see a really end-to-end game, to be honest. I think both teams love to get forward, but also, it's just who can kind of take their chances. So yeah. Blue Terry says 3-2 to us. Nice. What a Marshall hat-trick. He deserved his hat-trick on Friday and he didn't get it. So hopefully he does get it. In fact, Marshall is on my thumbnail today for this stream. So yeah. No, fair enough. And you've gone for Wootton and Barry. Of course, Barry will get on. I have got a feeling that Barry will score, to be honest. My score 3-2 is a good shout, to be fair. I'm probably going to go for a 2-1 victory for us. I think Marshall is going to get both goals. I think Barry is going to get the goal for Stockport. I was going to go 4-2 to us, but I don't think Stockport really don't concede that many goals, to be honest. I think they're very good. If you look at how many goals they've conceded, just have a look. they concede at least, well, on average 1.05 per match. But how many have they conceded this season, I wonder? Doesn't say how many they've conceded. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. Boxing Day football is always a tradition, isn't it? And like I said, it'll be a good crowd, and I think it could be one of the best games of the weekend, to be honest with you. You know, with the teams both up in the promotion places, and yeah, it's. But I don't really know what. I don't think there's anything else to add really today, guys. To be honest, unless anybody else has got anything they want to add, but like I said, hopefully we can continue the momentum after scoring 4 goals and winning the game against Cambridge. I think we've come into this game in the perfect way, in a sense, because we really are. I know that they will be high. Obviously, they'll be high in confidence too. But I just think, from our perspective, I think we are coming to this game, you know, and especially being at home as well. We've got to make home advantage count. Obviously, this is our first game of 2 home games. Now, obviously, we'll play on Thursday and we'll play on Sunday. So, 2 very different opponents. Let's just say, obviously, a team that are up there at the top and another team that are down at the bottom. So, opposite kind of challenges that brings with that, of course. But yeah, we need to make our home form count, and we need to get behind the team as well, because that does make a massive difference, as we all know. And obviously, with the help of the team as well, if they can start well, then I think that will help the crowd. But we need to get behind them anyway, because, you know, our home form has been fantastic. Okay, the last game wasn't the best, was it? You know, the 2-2 draw, even though we weren't 2-0 down. But more often than not, we've done very well at home, so we need to keep that going and just keep adding those points on. And I think if we can get over this kind of, if we can get the better of Stockport, I think it will be a big, you know, really, I think it will really see where we're at playing a team like Stockport. Yes, we've had Lincoln as well, who are in the top 10, but see, Stockport is going to be an even tougher game, based on where they are in the league. So, yeah. But I don't think there is anything else to add today. Just to prolong the stream a bit more, though, we could maybe look at what Duff said ahead of this game. Let me. No, I don't know. To be fair, I can't see. Can't see you. You know, I don't think he's really spoken about it. Obviously, with the Christmas in between everything, I don't think he's. I think he did kind of do a little preview after the Cambridge game, but it was only brief, so there's not really much to say. But yeah, I think I've kind of summarised the game, I would say. But like I said, I think if we can start the game well, maybe get an early goal, that'll really settle us down. but we might have to be patient, and we just need to make sure we're secure at the back and don't get caught out too easily. And yeah, just keep being patient if we have to. Like I said, it's not going to be easy because they have got a good defence, Stockport, but I think, because like I say, if they're only averaging about 1 goal per game, like conceding 1 goal per game, it shows that they are good defensively. So we're going to have to just maybe be patient. But if you just keep putting the pressure on, then obviously I do believe that we will get goals still, but it just depends. But let's see how the game pans out, guys, anyway. But I think that is it from me today. It's been quite a quick preview, but I kind of covered what I want to say, to be fair. I've kind of covered a bit about us and obviously done a bit of in-depth about them as well, because we don't know much about them. So, yeah, hopefully you guys have a good day tomorrow. Happy Christmas to you all. And John's in. John, it would have been good to... in fact, no, I don't know what I'm saying, to be fair. John, when we play you guys, we should get you on the show if you want to. But it has been a while, mate. Hope you're good. And Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, John, and thank you. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well too. And happy Christmas to you as well. Indeed. But look, let's see what happens on Boxing Day. It's always fun and games on Boxing Day with some fantastic games. It's tradition over the years, of course. When do we put... You're happy to come on? Good. When is the game? I don't actually know, to be fair. I'll quickly check. It's the 28th of January, which isn't that far away, is it? So yeah, the 28th of January, and it's an 8 o'clock kickoff, so it must be a midweek game, that. Yeah, it's a midweek game, that. So yeah. So that's when it is. But like I said, guys, I don't really know how this channel is going to go on moving forward, to be fair. Like I said, they're not really getting... my videos aren't really doing as well as they used to do. So I don't know why that is. Don't know if it's the content of the channel or whatever, but yeah, so it is a bit of a downer, really. Like I said, I did kind of have an upward trajectory where I did very well with my videos, to be fair. And it's just kind of gone really low again. But it is what it is. I do enjoy doing these anyway. It's good to speak to people in the chat as well and things. So yeah, I do enjoy it, and if a few people enjoy it, then at least it's a few people that enjoy it. You know what I mean? But I just think my videos are just doing really poorly lately. So it is a bit deflating, but there's nothing really I can do about it, really. It's just that you guys obviously can like the stream and things and help me share the channel around as well. But yeah, let's see what happens on Boxing Day then, guys. Hope you enjoy the games you're going as well. Obviously, I'll be there. And hopefully we can come away with the 3 points. It's going to be a game full of goals, absolutely. It's going to be an end-to-end game between us and Stockport. So let's see the drama unfold. It'll be a good game for a neutral, this, to be fair. But yeah, Let's see what happens. But guys, have a good day tomorrow. Merry Christmas to you all, and I will see you very, very soon on the next one, which will be the review show on the 27th. So yeah, guys, take care, stay safe. Hopefully 3 points on Boxing Day, a bit of a late Christmas present for us all, and just bring it on. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, up the town, and Michael does bar me, aren't I? Take care, everybody. I'll see you very, very soon.